What's up, everybody? We are quickly losing daylight. A couple more stages left. The men's elite are already underway for the final stage of the day. Stage 4, it's the AMRAP EMOM of sandbags over the parallettes, and then they have a shooting sequence. We'll turn them around. Right now for the sandbags, the score to beat 56 from Jimmy Woodard in an earlier squad. Right now, this is the third squad of 5 for men's elite. Name of the game for this one is an AMRAP in 1 minute of as many sandbags over the parallette that they can get in that minute. Sandbag weight is 175 pounds. Then on the second minute, they will come to the firing line, starting with their rifle. They have 1 minute to complete their firing sequence here.
Is there something we can do about it? Like, I'm getting burnt bad.
2, 1, and work!
Here on your screen, Kyle Martin. He got second in Arizona earlier this season. 2-time podium regional athlete. Working through his sandbags over the parallette.
30 seconds!
Jared Halbert in the center. Former owner of the Tactical Games. 2-time national champ in 2020 and 2021. He got third earlier this year in Idaho.
15 seconds!
Now they will move to
2, 1,
their
and
pistol.
shoot.
The light tan shirt in the center. McDeininger, he was your winner from earlier today on that 6-mile run. Next to the right, Tim Szymanski. He got second in Pennsylvania earlier this season. 9-time regional podium athlete. 4 first places of those podiums at regionals. And he finished third at nationals in 2021. And then Zach Rodman, 6-time regional podium athlete. 2 times he was first at regionals.
15 seconds!
So essentially they alternate between 1 minute of the sandbags over the parallette, then 1 minute at the firing line, alternating between pistol and rifle.
3, 2, 1, and work!
We saw some earlier strategies today when we watched the women's elite. Most of them were starting with touch and go in the earlier stages, but then as fatigue accumulated, especially with that lower back, the hinging, hamstrings, they resorted to a lot of what you're seeing right now is just grabbing the bag, dropping it, picking it back up, and just trying to be efficient as they move through this sequence.
30 seconds!
So this will continue for 12 total minutes, and then after that 12 minutes, they will then have 3 minutes on the clock, a 3-minute AMRAP, trying to earn as many sandbags over the parallette as possible. And then their score is going to be those sandbags with the total of shots that they get between pistol and rifle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shoot!
So for all 3 of the rifle sequences, they have to shoot it from a different portion of the top of the tank trap. And you'll even notice that they all have a little bit different of a position as they sit. So Zach kind of in that frog position, leaning forward, getting a lot of support into the pieces of wood. Tim Samantha needs to sit all the way down and use kind of the side to have support. And Nick, even another style to get support. He's using his elbow to his knee.
15 seconds.
Jared decided to sit like a pretzel, but kind of hold his body all the way over. There's no
5,
true right way to do it. It really just comes down to what your body type is, what feels most comfortable, and how you can get the most support in that position to stabilize as you're trying to hit those targets. $56 total sandbags over the parallettes. That is the number to beat. How far into this one are we?
6 minutes and 24 seconds.
Okay, so we're only halfway through this first portion, just a little bit more than halfway.
30 seconds.
The real crux of the workout, of course, the shooting is going to be implemented into their total score, but the 3 minutes of the sandbags over the parallette, that is where you really start to see the athlete's pace start to drop off
15
and
seconds.
fatigue setting in.
Slade.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shoot.
And if you are able to, I'll try to give you guys a better angle. See just how small these targets are.
Clear. Clear. Clear.
30 seconds.
Clear.
So for this portion, it actually doesn't matter how fast you shoot. You just have to complete the sequence before that 1 minute is over. But it can, if you shoot a little bit faster, it will give you more time to come back over by your sandbag,
5,
rest.
4, 3, 2, 1, and work. Group 4.
I was talking to Zach before this one started. I said, hey, you going to put it on a show? And he said that he thinks that he lost all his entertainment earlier today in that 6 mile ruck run. It's going to be incredibly important for these athletes to have a good recovery strategy after this day. So this is the last one for the men's elite. The women are also finishing up around this time on a separate
30
stage.
seconds.
And this is only day one. They have 2 more days of competition. How it's going to work is all of the athletes will have 11 stages, and then the top 5 male elite and 5 female elite will have a 12th on Sunday. So just the top 5 of both elite divisions will advance to that final one. And if you remember what we saw last year, some really heavy sandbags. The last event is sometimes the hardest event, the most gritty. It really is going to take accuracy with, of course, the shooting stage, but it also tends to be a bit heavier. His sling over part of the wood. That is a great strategy. We saw that earlier with Jenny DeCossin and the women's elite. That's going to give you even more stability. So just finding ways, anything that you can do to kind of manipulate it within, with staying in the windows of whatever your stage description says. So if you guys are wondering exactly what that is in the YouTube description. That's all of the details that the athletes get on paper before these events. And then every morning they have a safety briefing. And then after that, before they complete each stage, the RO, the individual that runs the stage, will then go over the description again, give people the opportunity to ask questions and answer any clarifying things that they might have after reading it.
Come on, Kyle.
By the sound of the noises coming out of these humans, you can tell that this is when it's starting to get very gritty for them.
3, 2, 1, and shoot.
And this should be their last shooting portion. So after this minute, that is when the 3 minutes will begin for just the sandbag. All the judges making sure that their athletes
15 seconds.
have clear weapons before making their way back. Can I just walk up to show a closer shot?
Yes,
Is it good?
you can.
Okay, thank you. So always just checking with whoever's in charge for safety to make sure that you can come over to show. But so that's how small the targets are. For example, if you're looking at this one, it's not inside here, but since it is touching that black line, that should be a good shot.
I'm sorry, who's it?
That is how they will go through these and count which ones are good, which ones, this one is obviously a miss, but even good, 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 good. Their 3 minutes has begun. Let's take a look to see how these men are holding up. If any strategies have changed, more or less it's just the rhythm has slowed down a bit. So they get both feet over the wood. They're all dropping the sandbag, taking a moment, taking a breath. 175 pounds inside that sandbag.
Quick over, last time under tension. Done.
90 seconds.
No, I understand.
Come on, Jared.
Let's go, brother. Yeah. Quick over. Quick over and drop it.
Yeah. Yep. Burn it down, baby. Burn it down.
1 minute left. Come on, Kyle.
Less than a minute of work.
Go, Jim.
Last stage for these guys on the day.
Quick over.
30 seconds.
One rep to go.
I laugh because I also know how bad something like this hurts. This deep into a workout. They're still pushing.
5,
Yeah, there we go.
3, 2, 1.
How many in total? Ooh, Ooh, 59. I think 56 was the score to beat. Thank you. Nice work.
Judges, take your
Can I take a look?
10. Athletes.
46, thank you.
I know you are
Big guy.
beat. Grab your stuff. Take it off the line, please.
Okay, I haven't been able to check all of them, but we'll come on over to Zach real quick. I know you're trying to recover and you got to judge real quick. I don't think I've ever heard so many noises come out of so many athletes. What were you feeling in that last 3 minutes?
My back was smoking.
Oh, okay, good.
Specifically the left side, because I kept stepping over with the same side, and I should have alternated. It wasn't a matter of like getting tired. I just rocked my left side. It was dumb, but.
Do you think that the rest of the men's field is feeling that lower back, the fatigue, especially when you look at the ruck run as well, like holding all of that weight?
The 60 pounds on the last 2 miles did, I think, a little bit of damage that people didn't realize it did till now. But the good news is there's more bags tomorrow. So I'll go home, roll it out, wipe my tears, and come back and do what we do. Let's just move bags.
Wipe your tears. Okay.
Crush us tomorrow's bag.
You think he's going to crush you tomorrow in
It's gonna be
bags?
embarrassing. Super embarrassing. For the rest of us out here, we're going to suffer and just watch him just pick up these bags so easy.
All good fun in the men's elite division. They have one more squad for the men's elite, and then they will be done on the day, just day 1 of 3. Tomorrow, we head to TSA, the Texas Shooting Academy, and we will have more athletes out with us tomorrow as we have other divisions where athletes could register. All the ones that we've seen today, these ones qualified for nationals. It's been a fun first day though. We'll see how the leaderboard shakes up. You can check out all of the most up-to-date scores through practicescore.com. We have that in our Instagram bio. You can also search it on our website, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.